guys, it's Nimura once again with a very interesting video as always, and we are back again with our mistakes, the mistakes we do when we are at 20s that make us regret in future. So stay tuned and learn something, and please make sure you have subscribed, and please make sure you leave a comment, and you can also tell us if you have ever faced such a mistake or you have ever done such a mistake, so that we are going to educate many young youths. And please make sure you're subscribed. Thank you so much for my returning subscribers, and thank you so much for the new subscriber. Be blessed and stay tuned. Listen to the end.
Shalix. They know style like tough and rap, but you still have no hope. Oh, yeah. Solid flavor. Right now me have a family to feed, so me have to work hard. Feed me daughter, feed me woman and farm. Life no easy, me no life too hard, but you can't afford to look sad. Life too expensive nowadays, but me pray to see better days. Better days every day for that place make you open.
It's Nimura once again with a very interesting video kama kawaida, and we are back with our mistake number 4. Yes, number 4. If you haven't watched the previous mistakes, please go back, watch those videos. So guys, our mistake number 4 is procrastination. Hey, have I said it now? Have I said it correctly? Procrastination. So procrastination is I don't know, let me explain it. It's like you are told to do something right now. Then you say, no, I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to do it later. You're told to go somewhere tomorrow. Then you say, I'm not going to go tomorrow. I'll go the next day or next week. So that's what you call procrastination. So this is one thing that actually I personally, it affected me so much. And it's a mistake, and it's a disease, it's a habit. If you're used to being so much of you procrastinate so much, or you keep forwarding something so much, you're going to end up not doing anything. Why? Because you find someone, you're called for a job interview. When you're called for a job interview, you have this disease of procrastinating. So you'll be like, okay, I'll go. You're supposed to maybe to go at 8. Then you'll be like, you have that thing in your mind, that thing of delaying, that thing of pushing it forward. So you'll be like, okay, I will go. Or then you'll be like, or I'll go the next day. Maybe you hear that these interviews, they are going for like for 4 days. So you'll be like, you want to be among those people who are last. Among the last people. Among those who are, So you may end up finding that you lose the interview. Maybe the time is not, maybe they close the interview before you go. Maybe you are told, hey guy, we have something we are doing like tomorrow. Then you start having excuses. I think procrastination, I'm going to put it together with excuses, giving out excuses, because each and every time you procrastinate, or each and every time you put something forward, you are going to give out excuses, and those excuses are going to eat up your time. It's gonna waste your time, like all your time. You're going to waste a lot of time. And that's why I'm talking out of experience, because this is something that has affected me so much back then. Because even like, you are like, I'm going to, maybe you can plan even like doing some chores, house chores. You are like, today I'm going to clean this, today I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. Then you end up looking like you end up doing like, I'll do later. That later is not guaranteed that you're going to do it, because maybe in that later you have said something else can come up, and you're told to, and you forget about what you have said. So for you to be able to overcome procrastination, because I know most of the people face this problem, for you to be able to overcome this problem is, when you're told to do something, don't give any excuses. Don't give any excuse, or don't give your mind a minute of thinking like, I am going to do it later, I am going to do it tomorrow. Do it that time. If you have planned to clean out your room, or you have planned to clean out your house, and you are like, you feel that delay, you feel that being pushed, like, I will do it later, just do it that time. If it's a job interview, you're told to go tomorrow for a job interview, and that job interview maybe has other days. Don't wait for other days, or don't wait for the last minute. Go, be the first one. Be the first one, and go very early. So that thing, for me, it has really affected me in many ways. And time is money. Time, if you waste time, it is not going to be recovered. It's never going to be recovered. If you waste 1 minute of your time, you're not going to be able to recover it. So anytime you have that time, anytime you have something you want to do it then. Don't wait for tomorrow, because tomorrow is not guaranteed. Tomorrow is never guaranteed. And every day has its own schedule. So if you don't do what you're supposed to do today, don't expect that you're going to finish everything tomorrow. So don't procrastinate. If you have that disease of procrastinating, you have to finish it by yourself. And by finishing it by yourself is, when you have planned to do something, do it that time. Do it that time. Don't wait for don't even try to think that you can be able to do it tomorrow. No, make it a practice of doing that thing then. If it's reading, you're saying, okay, I'm going to read today. And that's why you see why it is a mistake. You see that maybe you went to college. You are in college, and you are in college. You went to college to study. So you go and find out that you want to hang out with your friends more than you want to read your books. So you'll be like, I'm going to read tomorrow. Nitasoma kesho. Exam is next week, and you're like, nitasoma kesho. Ama nitasoma usiku. That time, it's not that you can't be able to read it that time. It's always good to plan. Yes, it's always good to plan. And whatever you have planned, let it be. Do it at that time you have planned to do it. Don't postpone or push it forward, or say that you're going to do it later. No, do it that time. Because if you get used to doing that things instantly, that disease of procrastinating, it's going to go away. And that's what I did. So anytime I'm planning to do something, I do it that time. Because if I say I'm going to do it later, that is forgotten. If it's not that important, it's going to be forgotten. And that's what I was saying. If you are a student, you have that disease of procrastinating. I'm going to read later. I'm going to do this assignment later. Then you find out it's exam time. You have not read anything. You don't understand even the subject. You are like, I'm going to these. Maybe you even missing classes. Like, I'm going to go tomorrow. The next class, I'll go tomorrow. You see, you keep pushing it. You find that it's exam time. You don't know anything. And what will be the end result? You're going to fail the exam. And after failing the exam, maybe your parent will not be able to pay for your school fees again, or maybe pay for the units you have failed. Then you find out that you are done. You are done and you have your fails, you have your referrals, you have everything that you have failed completely because of procrastinating. So that's what I'm saying. If it's reading, read now. If it's there's funny thing. Even if you're procrastinating, you're not going to procrastinate about eating. Utajipata tu unakula. Kama ni kukula, utakula on time because you're hungry and your tummy is pushing you to eat. So make it a habit to do some things instantly. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait for the next minute. Just do it now. Now. And I know this thing is affecting many people. I'm not the only one. I know many people are facing this problem. It's a mistake. Let it not affect our lives. Let it not affect our schedules. So whatever you have planned, do it on the right time. Because time waits for no man. And if you waste time, time is money. Time is money. I know you may not understand it when you're at 20 that time is money. But when you grow up, you know that time is money. Because if you fail for your exams, for example, you fail for your exams, then you are like, okay, my parents cannot be able to afford to pay for my education. So you are like, okay, let me hustle. When I'm better or I'm financially stable, I'm going to go back to school. So you go and find out that you are going back to school when you're old, and that time you can't be able to go for a full. You will only be able to do part-time classes because you have other things and other responsibilities which are under you. So you have to work and go to school. Where else you had all the time to go to school, you had all the time to read, you had all the time to repeat as many classes as you could, but you wasted it all because you are postponing, you are procrastinating. So that's our topic for today. Make sure you won't let procrastination destroy your life, because you're gonna regret tomorrow, like, why didn't I do this then? This is something that I was supposed to do back then, but I didn't do it because I was always procrastinating. So guys, that's all for today. Make sure you learn something. Make sure you learn something. And if you're affected by procrastinations, please just leave a comment down below. Make sure you have hit the notification bell so that you know anytime I upload a new video. And thank you so much to all my subscribers. We are road to 15. Yeah, I think by the end of this week we'll be at 1500. So guys, let's keep pushing. Tell your friend to tell a friend, especially the young generation, the 20s, those who are under 20s, 25 and below. This is for you, because we don't want you to do what we did when we are at your age. We don't want you to do the mistakes we did when we are at your age, that some of them affect us so much. It's not that you can't go exposing yourself, or you can't go telling everyone about all your problems that you face. But please take notes and mtege sikio, huku mbele ni kunoma. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe and leave a comment, and tell a friend to tell a friend, and hit the notification bell so that you know anytime I upload a new video. Bye bye guys, love you.